Welcome to the Bruce Poetry Project. My name is Bruce, and as you probably suspect, I'm going to read you a poem. Before I get to the poem, let me just explain where it came from. There's a TV show you may have seen. It's called Peaky Blinders. In the show, the main character, Thomas Shelby, is I guess he's a bad guy. He's a gangster in the 1920s in London somewhere, and he does whatever he wants. You know, it was kind of got a good heart in a way, but he kills anybody that, gets in his way and all that stuff. So he's kind of your classic bad boy. By the way, he wears this hat. This is essentially a Peaky Blinders hat. Now, that poem, the guy's name is Thomas Shelby. That poem inspired me because it's some part of my kind of, not such a bad boy, truthful persona. I kind of want to be him. Okay, it's kind of like this cool thing. God, wouldn't that be amazing to be Thomas Shelby and, just one badass guy? So I wrote this poem. It's called I'm a Bad Boy, Aren't I? All right, you ready? Here we go. Beneath the smile that's on my face, I long to be in another place where I could strike the mother lode, do as I wish with my own moral code. Instead of following rules that render me toothless, I could do anything at all, including being ruthless. I treat the laws like a relic and a token, and care not a whit when by me they were broken. If you got in my way, I'd put you down. You're in my place. This is my town. I'd have sinews of iron and a will of steel. And to the ladies, I would greatly appeal. My bad boy persona would be the envy of all. Young and old would be in my thrall. I also mention that this superego of me is on the side of the downtrodden, and I hear their plea. The danger wouldn't be enough for me to play my part. I'd also have to have a good heart. All of this would be amazing. I look up smiling and stargazing. But then I sigh as this is all just a thought, as each day I just do what I ought. As I think on it, a mistress would cause a lot of trouble, and she'd turn my excellent marriage into rubble. And the thought of being chased by those in power would keep me up at night and my confidence devour. Not to mention, maybe I'm not that tough, especially if things got really rough. So in the end, my only guilty pleasure is to root for TV bad guys at my leisure. Anyway, that's I don't even know if that's me or what. Me, I'm kind of, I hope I'm not a nerd, but I'm, kind of a goody two-shoes. I shouldn't reveal I'm a lawyer. I kind of do everything I'm supposed to do, but in this sort of weird part of my brain, it would be so cool to be Thomas Shelby. By the way, that would mean there'd be a razor blade in this hat. I guess if it really were a razor blade in the hat, I would cut myself on it and it wouldn't go too well. I do hope you enjoyed my poem. And you probably know maybe a little too much about me than you should. That's all I have to say right now.